You know, if the rational numbers are given to us in decimal form, then we can just multiply the numbers together as we normally multiply any numbers together that we're used to seeing from our past. Let's take a look at an example. Let's multiply negative 3.1 by negative 4. Well, how can we do that? Well, first of all, let's worry about the sign. I see a negative times a negative. I know the answer is a positive, so I'm going to now forego those negative signs because I know the answer is positive. I also know that since it's just one decimal place here, I know that the decimal will be 1 unit over to the right in our final answer. And you can just multiply. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. And so I see 1, 2, 4. But remember, that decimal point's got to be here, too. And so I see 12.4. Very straightforward. And remember, negative times negative is a positive, so we're all set. The answer is 12.4. Neat. Let's try another one. How about 0.04 times negative 7.2? Well, what's the answer going to be? Well, the answer is going to be negative because I've got a positive times a negative. They're opposite signs, so therefore the final answer will be negative. So now let's just compute the product part. It's going to be 7.2, and then I've got this other number. And so I can just do the multiplication. So this is going to be 4 times 2 is 8, and 7 times 4 is 28. And what about the decimal stuff? Where do I put the decimal? Well, I have to slide this decimal over 1, and this one over 2, 3. So a total of 3. So I start here 1, 2, 3. So I should put the decimal point right there. And so I see that my answer is going to be 0.288. Now, we might just say, hey, we're done, and we're so happy we have the decimal point in the right spot that we stop. But let's always think about what we're doing and making sure we have the right sign. This is a positive, it's a negative, and so what I see here is this answer should be a negative. So I need a negative in front of all that. This was just to help me compute the product, but the final answer is going to be negative 0.288. Careful.